Yo, imagine this for a second. Naruto Uzumaki, not just Hokage, but straight up King of Remnant in RWBY. Yeah, King Naruto. Sounds insane, right? But stick with me, cause his rabbit hole only gets crazier. So picture this. Naruto gets transported into RWBY's world, and within months, dude isn't just some outsider, he's crowned king. Why? Because nobody in Remnant has his combo of raw power, charisma, and never give up energy. And of course, he'd probably end up ruling a Faunus majority island. Because Naruto's whole life has been about uniting the outcasts with everyone else. Now here's where it gets hype. Naruto's leadership style? Straight ninja roots. Unity, trust, and breaking every single wall between people. He'd have a council, but not some boring, stuck-up council. We're talking Ruby, Weiss, Blake, Yang, sitting right next to Sasuke, Sakura, and Hinata. Yeah, a full-on RWBY X Shinobi squad running a kingdom. And honestly, that alone is enough reason to subscribe right now, cause this is only getting deeper. As king, Naruto would literally be untouchable in war. Shadow clones as both soldiers and diplomats. Imagine Grimm trying to swarm, only to get bodied by 1,000 Narutos at once. And on top of that, Naruto experimented with dust and aura to create chakra-based huntsman techniques. That's not just defense, that's Remnant evolving overnight. But the real twist? He wouldn't just fight his enemies. He'd try to redeem them. Cinder, Salem, Naruto would aim to heal, not just destroy. And you know what happens when Naruto decides to fix villains. Things get wild. But here's the problem. Remnant's politics are toxic. Corruption, discrimination. Faunus treated like second-class citizens. And Naruto? He wouldn't just play along. Nah. He'd tear down those walls, call out the councils, and rebuild everything from the ground up. But that means enemies. Not just Grimm. Not just Salem. I'm talking people in power who don't want to lose control. And if you think Naruto versus Pain was intense, just imagine Naruto versus the system of Remnant itself. And let's not lie, Naruto's relationships would get interesting. He'd definitely vibe with Team RWBY. Blake especially, since she knows what it's like to be judged for something you can't control. But would Naruto stay loyal to Hinata, or would RWBY friendships start to blur into something more? Yeah, I see you thinking about it. Now let's talk legacy. If Naruto ruled as king, Remnant wouldn't just change, it would transform. Shinobi Huntsman hybrid training, new alliances that were impossible before. Faunus and humans finally standing side by side, not just as equals, but as family. Naruto wouldn't just be remembered as a king. He'd be remembered as a king who ended the cycle of hate in a world drowning in it. So here's the real question. Would Naruto thrive as RWBY's king? Or would Remnant itself be too broken for even him to fix? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if your brain's spinning with this crossover like mine is, hit that subscribe button right now. Because the next theory is going to make this one look tame.